Hello everyone, I'm lost, and we finally got another Elden Ring patch. And what's great about this patch is that now we at least know that FromSoft is listening, because this patch is trying to address a bunch of the complaints that the community has been, voicing for quite some time. Things like Stars of Ruin, a favorite hated spell of mine, and Rivers of Blood. And no fuss, let's just go through the update and see what has been changing, shall we? The first thing I see here is added the function to send summoning signs to summoning pools in multiple areas, including distant areas, so they are trying to incentivize doing co-op, which is exactly what we need right now. When sending a co-op sign to a distant area with this function, summoning pools in Mogwin's Palace will be excluded. Added the function to invade a larger area, including distant areas, which means maybe we're getting Vex Dust in Elden Ring form? I don't know, I just want the game to update so I can test this out. Added a new way to advance White Mask Vara's questline other than participating in multiplayer invasions by defeating a new NPC. That is really nice. Balance changes. Added the following adjustments to great swords, curved great swords, and great hammers. Reduced the time it takes for rolling to become possible after an attack. Jump attacks, dual wield attacks, and attacks while mounted not included. Increased the motion speed of strong attacks and charge attacks, mounted attacks not included. Increased guard counter's motion speed. If that means that the guard counter comes out quicker, that would be amazing, because in PvP it's not really worth it. Increase the attack speed of great axes and reduce the time it takes for rolling to become possible after an attack. Nice. Increased rolling distance when the player has light equip load, which is very nice. It makes it so wearing lighter armor is worth it. You have to have poise in Elden Ring if you're going to be using, well, any sort of low reach weapon, so having no bonus to light equipment is really sad. I don't think it's gonna matter too much, but it's nice to have. Increase the hitbox of Cypher's Pada weapon skill, the unblockable blade. Didn't really matter to me. Increase the range of the Ash of War Glintstone Pebble and Glintstone Dart projectile while decreasing the damage and stagger power. Yeah, there we go. I was like, buffing Glintstone Pebble? Are they insane? But no, they are actually decreasing the damage and the stagger, which is really good, because that is probably the strongest weapon art as far as damage goes. I made a build, which I didn't actually upload because I didn't want to spread it, but I made a build where if you got caught by the Glintstone Pebble, you were dead. You didn't have any opportunity to survive whatsoever. Decrease the travel distance and invincibility frames of Ash of War Bloodhound Step. Yes! While adding the changes below. Reduce performance when used continuously. Oh my god, that's wonderful. You can't spam it anymore, or at least they're trying to address that. Increase travel distance when on equip load. Increase travel distance when on light equip load. Alright, so a bonus to having less armor, which is good. Shorten the activation interval when using quickstep skill in succession, increasing its ability to circle around the enemy when locked on and off, which is another really good thing that they've been doing, because quickstep is basically useless if you have Bloodhound Step, so differentiating between these things is really necessary for quickstep to be a viable skill. Increased travel distance when on light equip load, so same here. Decreased the damage and bleed buildup of weapon skill Corpse Piler when when hit with the blood attack. When hit by the blade, the damage is only decreased slightly. So, hey, again, FromSoft is listening. Maybe they have taken a look at a certain website, huh? Decrease the target tracking ability of Stars of Ruin, which is fantastic for PvP yet again, because I cannot tell you, and you probably know, you've seen my videos, but getting getting attacked by Stars of Ruin, especially when hunted by another Phantom of the Host, is just going to end in you dying. That's just how it is. So already we have a ton of stuff to really dig into when the game comes back. And will this help revitalizing Elden Ring PvP? I think it will. I think more people will be really interested in this. Bug fixes. Fixed a bug which caused some attacks of Lucerne to not pierce anyone's guard. Fixed a bug that made it harder for two-handed jump attacks with Bloodhound's Fang to break enemy stance. Fixed a bug that caused the effect of Determination and Royal Knight's Resolve to disappear after using their parry skill with a dagger. Didn't even know that was a thing. Fixed a bug when dual-wielding axe and great axe, which caused additional effects from spell. Fixed a bug when two-handing a halberd, which made it harder to withstand enemies' attacks after using a guard attack. That's fine. Fixed a bug that caused physical attack affinity of some weapons to be different from the affinity listed in the description. Fixed a bug which caused the player to become more easily noticed by the enemy when wearing deathbed dress, even when crouching. Wasn't that supposed to be the thing? Or no, deathbed dress is supposed to heal your friends, right? Fixed a bug that caused HP to regenerate when switching your equipment to a certain type of armor. Does that mean that the infinite health with the heads, the armor, is gone? I don't know what that means. Fixed a bug where the effect added to the weapon upon using Mist of Slumber was lost when the player received an attack. Didn't know that was a thing. Fixed a bug which caused the playable character's movement to become unstable upon hitting certain enemies with the skill Ghost Flame Ignition. I have no idea what that means. Well, I know what it means, but I didn't experience this. Bug preventing players from using the Queen's Black Flame skill follow-up attack when performing the skill with insufficient HP. Fixed a bug with the weapon skill Samurai Ice Storm, which allowed the player to more easily withstand the enemy's attack when using the skill with insufficient HP. How many of these are there? Oh, there are a solid amount. Okay. Fixed a bug when which caused the effect of spells and items added to the right-hand armament to occur when using certain weapon skills with the left hand. Fixed a bug with Scorch FP consumption description of certain weapon skills to be different from the actual FP cost. Standard stuff. Fixed a bug that allows Rock Blast to not consume any FP. That's neat. Fixed a bug which caused the charged version of Black Flame Ritual to consume some amount of stamina. Fixed a bug which caused the player to receive less HP recovery from incantation and other items than Flask of Crimson Tears when activating the effect of Melania's Great Rune. Hey, we're going into the PvE stuff here. There's a lot of stuff that they can deal with, but this isn't going to be, the big game changer as the stuff listed up above. Fixed a bug that caused Opaline Heart here to not boost physical damage negation. Opaline Heart here. Is that the poise one? I don't know. Fixed a bug which prevented the player from jumping mid-air while riding under specific conditions. Fixed a bug which allowed jump attacks with colossal weapons while mounted to hit twice consecutively. Okay. Fixed a bug which caused some signs to appear more than once in the summoning pool. Huh. Fixed a bug which caused the effect of some weapon skill attacks to persist under specific situations. Fixed a bug which sometimes caused significant performance issues at Ordina Liturgical Town under certain circumstances. Didn't experience that, but that's good. Fixed a bug which prevented the player from picking up dropped runes upon death under certain circumstances. Fixed a bug which allowed users to reach certain inaccessible areas during multiplayer. See, I haven't experienced a lot of AFKers in a while. I refuse to call them farmers because they're not farming. They're just griefers. I don't think people would be that stupid to farm in that way. Quite frankly, it's just trash. Anyways, but I did experience one in Liurnia a little while ago, and hopefully that area has been dealt with. Fixed a bug which caused some areas to make the player unable to move, which led to death. Fixed a bug in some maps that allowed users to reach unexpected locations using certain procedures. Alright. It fixed a bug on PC version which caused click input to occur when equipping staves or sacred seals and switching to Windows to active. Other performance improvements, which is good. Added the error text to unauthorized items. In update 1.4, we fixed a bug that allowed players to pass unauthorized items that cannot be obtained in-game to other players. After the distribution of this update file, possession and usage of these unauthorized items will be subject to warning or penalty after a certain period of time. Alright, so if you did get something that caused the game to go, hey, dude, you're not allowed to have this, it's now marked in your inventory, which is good. And of course, here we go. The version is now 1.6. This is perhaps the best patch we have ever received. At least on paper. Is it going to change the game? Maybe. We'll see. Will I be able to invade way more? This is the one. Added a function to invade a larger area, including distant areas. Oh, be still, my beating heart. Anyways, that's it for this. I'm just gonna upload this because I'm so excited. I'll see you later online. Kisses!